Hey guys, I guess I'm gonna be doing a stupid rant video. I don't want any sympathy towards this. I don't. It's just something that it's not really that important, and it's, you know, I kind of wanted to make this video because I was kind of just sick of doing school. I usually shouldn't be making these types of videos. Usually, I tend to keep things private. I don't like to talk about my personal life. It's not my, because I don't want people to worry about me because I'm like, oh, like focus on my personal life. Like, I don't want that. But it's kind of like, it's hard to explain, but I will say that the majority of the reason why I want to like stop doing school is just because of my fault. It's just because I'm lazy. I'm just well, mainly because I'm lazy and I just lost interest of doing it. And yeah, yeah. I just don't want to do it anymore because like I want to focus on something else. I want to focus on something that I'm proud of, and that is doing YouTube. Like I feel like the most comfortable doing YouTube than doing like a job, like any other job, because I don't want to be like some stupid office job working 24 hours a day. Like, no one wants to live like that. And I don't certainly want to live like that either. But like, when I said that I wanted to do YouTube for a living, I really wanted to. However, school has brought me to a new level of I just don't want to do it and I just try to avoid it at all costs. I just don't want to do it anymore. And now you might be saying, well, why didn't you talk to your parents about this? Well, keep in mind, my mom, she is watching us. Hello. Uh, Spent a lot of money on my education, and just to say straight to her face, "Hey, I want to quit school," doesn't sound good at all. I mean, I would be pissed. Honestly, I'd be like, "Wow, okay, I spent all my money, hard work money, and then just to say, hey, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do this." It's definitely is gonna, you know, it'll definitely piss you off because you're like, wow, I wasted so much money and then it's nothing, nothing. And the reason why I kind of got into this stage is I think the first year when I was in Romania, which is I'm still in Romania. Hilariously enough, I'm still in Romania, but that aside, I think it was after the first year of eighth grade. I think it was eighth grade when I first did online school. It's when I was like, okay, it was bad. It was kind of rough. I didn't like it personally, like because I thought homeschool was good because like, oh my god, you don't have to go to school. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to sit around and do nothing. But I think the reason why I kind of liked going to normal school, like an actual school instead of just homeschool, is because you can talk to people. Like there's a lot of people to talk to. Even though I'm a pretty shy person, I'm not really talkative. But when at least I can get to hang out with my friends a lot. If I do manage to be in the same class as them, and it's like that's kind of what I liked about it. It's just I get to make some friends here and there, you know, and that's what I kind of enjoyed about like school, especially high school. The first year of high school was actually I actually kind of liked it. I mean, the homework was I hated it. I mean, obviously, everyone hates homework, but you know, it was good. I liked it, and I think that doing homeschool before even the pandemic existed. Back then, the pandemic did not, like 2016, pandemic did not exist. Uh, it felt out of place. Like I thought it was like, oh, online school's good. You know, maybe it's like I thought it was gonna be like some Zoom class shit, like what we have now, where you get to talk to people online and shit. But no, it's not even close. Obviously, there is a feature to talk to people online, but I always like visually with people, like face to face, like face to face. Okay, that's what I prefer. I mean, obviously, I still do have friends online, but at least like I have a connection to them. Like, you know, we like certain things and stuff like that. But like, I want to talk to people face to face usually because it's just my type of thing. Even though I'm very shy, but like I do it when like I know a person. Like, oh, okay, yeah, he's from I don't know some other county and shit like that. I like talking to people when I feel comfortable about it. That's what I meant to say. That's what basically means. But all that aside, it started and it got worse after ninth grade. I think during ninth grade. Ninth grade, I was like, wow, I do not want to do this anymore. I do not want to do school anymore. And I got in some heated discussions, some discussions with my mom, and I love my mom. I love my mom dearly. Okay, I'm always a mama's boy. I've always been a mama's boy, even though I don't mind my dad. My dad is not not terrible person. I mean, he's the one that introduced me to games and shit like that. Like, you know, without my dad, I wouldn't be a gamer, or like I would be like a very boring nerd. um, it's it's very it started getting worse over time because I was like, well, I mean, and obviously it mainly contributes to my fault. Like I didn't want to speak the language because I was like, okay, well, I wanted to go home after eighth grade maybe, and that didn't happen because there's reasons privately. I'm not gonna talk about why. It's getting a little too private. So I can't go back to America regardless unless I had to finish high school, which I was kind of debating internally, like, do I want to do this more? Do I want to continue doing this even though I hate doing this? And I think it's because of the isolation, because I forced myself to be isolated because I didn't want to hang out with anyone. I was kind of getting to this like weird ego phase where I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to stay home, do nothing. And I think it kind of just like affected me very badly. And again, this is all my fault. I completely stand by it. Yeah, if I did something about it, I wouldn't probably be in this position. But I didn't because I'm just stupid, and I just didn't really care because I thought like, well, okay, at least we can play games. Yeah, and that's kind of when I was like, okay, maybe we should do YouTube because I think YouTube is a perfect platform for me because I can do what I do what I love, which is playing games and recording them, and feel comfortable of actually uploading it on YouTube, even as cringy as it can get. The videos can be, and how lazily and laggy, whatever thing it is. Like I stand by my videos, even though I even cringe myself watching them and get embarrassed a little bit, but at least I feel comfortable. Like I tend to do things alone. Like I usually upload when it's rather quiet in the house because I feel comfortable doing it. I don't like if there's like people around me and stuff like that, I don't feel comfortable doing it. I always like doing things alone. I'm always a lone wolf in some cases. Not all the time, but in some cases. Um, so I always like doing videos by myself or if I'm alone in the house because I feel confident. Like I feel like okay, this is my safe space and I can do things when I want to do it in my own way. And I think I have great potential, even though I may be stupid because I don't like doing school. I just generally don't want to do it anymore. I think I have great potential in doing something. just that I'm just limiting myself on doing what I want to do. I think that's what my decision is, that I want to quit school, focus on YouTube, and if let's say okay, we move back to America, maybe I'm just gonna do like a side job, earn some money if I don't get monetized on YouTube, or like YouTube income is not sufficient enough, I could do a side job. Maybe that could be the plan for my future. Or maybe I could have like a friend, live with a friend or something like that, because I would like live in the best with my best friend in Minnesota, because yeah, I used to live there. I used to live in the state of Minnesota. Congratulations, another fact you now know. But and work together and stuff like that. To make income for ourselves and stuff like that. There's a lot of things I have planned. Maybe, I mean, they're not final, but I think it could work out. And the main factor of me quitting school is just because I don't like doing it anymore. I don't see, like, I don't, it's not because I don't feel like, oh God, I don't want to go to college because it's just too difficult for me. No, it's just because I have little interest to going to college, because I feel like it's a waste of money. Because you don't have to go to college, but I strongly recommend you guys doing it if you actually want to, you know, a job, a dream job that requires education. And and the factor is that I just want to do my own thing. I want to do something that I am proud of, not something that I learned from a stupid website that you know that does. And I'm not gonna name the school because I don't want them to get shit on. Like I don't want to name anything. Okay, I'm just taking full blame to myself. Okay, I'm not gonna blame this and that and that. It's just mine. It's all my fault, honestly. And yeah, I kind of want to do my own thing, because when I do modding, Hoi 4 modding. If you didn't see the latest video, I was doing, like, I was showing a mod that I was working on. Like, I feel comfortable because I'm like, wow, cool, I made something that I'm proud of. Even though I'm hella slow and lazy still, I'm proud of making something that I feel happy. Like, I feel like, wow, I accomplished something, even though it doesn't really mean anything because it's a mod. It doesn't mean anything, but to me, it means a lot. And doing videos, I'm like, wow, okay, cool. We're gaining a little bit of views here and there. I mean, it's a little slow grind, but like, and I did stop uploading mainly because I've been focusing on school, which is why I'm making this random video. But like, I felt happy doing YouTube because I'm like, wow, the editing, even though the editing kind of is like, yes, but like, it's a little shady in the editing, but like, I feel happy doing uh YouTube because I play games, upload them, edit. Well, not upload. Well, I play games, then edit them, then upload them. But yeah, and I feel great. I feel great. Now there are some things that I do wish I had, like a better PC, because goddamn, this MacBook sucks. But like, I'm not a person that's like, I beg for money. Like, I don't want to be like a beggar for money just because I want to get a better PC. Maybe in the future, if I really do think it's necessary. But again, I'm not sure about that. Um, and there's could have been ways that I could have started YouTube earlier, or focused on YouTube earlier, but I just didn't because I was too nervous and, again, lazy. Um, because I don't like to tend to ask people or demand people to do something, or generally just ask people, because I don't ask people about their stuff, about whatever, because I feel like I bother them. Because, like, to me, I feel like if I ask too many questions, I'm bothering them. Like, I'm like personally insulting them or something like that. And I don't like to, like, so, which is why I tend to, like, I don't ask anything. I just tend to keep the conversation going and going and going and going. Maybe switch it here and there. And it's I don't know. I'm just like that. So I guess this is gonna be the end of the ranting. I don't have really have anything else to say other than it's my fault and I feel shit about it. Just a big old pile of shit on my head. That's what I feel. In terms of future videos, yeah, I guess I'll try to focus on doing daily uploads again because I kind of want to do this. I want to do YouTube so badly. Again, I don't want to be here just because like, oh, I want to be famous. I want to be famous. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm like, I don't tend to take fame to any accountability. Like, I really don't. I just want to be a person that makes. I'm just doing this just for a living because I enjoy it. It's from it's from the heart. Oh, it's really weird, but yeah, it's from here. It's from the heart, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Really, just want to do something I like and to take responsibility and not fuck up and stop being lazy. Yeah, well, number one is stop being lazy, but yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be the end. Again, I don't want major sympathy from this. Again, I'm not here to. I don't want any sympathy really. Generally, maybe it would be nice if you did it. Just kidding. Don't. Just don't. But if you do, then thanks. Appreciate it. And see you guys tomorrow. Peace.